Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Just a British Guy. Today, we will be doing, and by we I mean Mr. BronyBurningAxe and I. Say hello.
Hello everybody. Sorry, I wanted to try your intro. Hello, it's me, BronyBurningAxe from Rohov Productions. How's it going?
Hello. And we will be doing a Season 3 review, as I said I would be, but we are going to do a Season 1 to 3 review.
Indeed we are.
So this is how it's going to work. Mr. Burning Axe here.
Mr. Axe, yes.
Or Mr. Axe, depending on what you like to be called.
Just call me anything, man.
Okay. So Mr. Axe will be giving me some questions, and we will be expanding on the answers that I give, and, well, we'll just see how it goes from there, really.
Okie dokie. Alright, the first question is, favourite episode. What is your favourite episode, my good man?
Favourite episode. So, see, now, I was thinking about this very carefully, and for me, I would have to list 3 for this one.
Mm-hmm.
The first would be Applebuck season.
Interesting.
Because I think it's... How do I describe this? I think it would be... This was season 1, isn't it? I believe. Applebuck season.
Yeah, episode 4.
Episode 4. Yeah, it was Applejack's change of heart towards her stubbornness on refusing help. I think it shows a lot of development already early into the season, that she was able to keep her stubborn pride aside and let her friends help her. I think that was a very good little character build there for me.
Mm-hmm. I agree on that.
Did you think the same?
I thought the character builder was good on that, but personally, that was one of the weakest episodes for me. I still rate that in my bottom 10, but that doesn't mean to say the moral wasn't good. I think the moral was great. I just feel like the episode itself is a little bit slow for my taste.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, there was a lot of... They didn't quite get to the point straight away, although they hinted at it. So... Mm-hmm. For season 2, I've gone for Hurricane Fluttershy.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's season 2.
Yeah, that's a good one. That
this one I particularly like quite a lot, mostly because it's Rainbow Dash. I think who makes it for me. I think it's the scene where she has a change of perspective when she's talking to Fluttershy. Instead of being her normal.
Brash, loud, tough self, she starts talking very, calm and understanding towards Fluttershy.
Yeah, so when she, instead of being her normal self, I think you see her take a pause moment and think that it wasn't the best strategy.
Yeah.
For me, that was a massive, massive character development for RD right there.
I agree.
I was highly, I remember watching it back in my reaction and being very surprised, because usually people like that you generally tend to find don't change. I mean, from season 1, episode 1, or episode 2, where she crosses the bridge and she's all like, hey, I'm Rainbow Dash and I'm extremely arrogant and you should pick me for the Wonderbolts. Or the Everfree Forest, whatever it is.
The Shadow Bolts, yeah.
Shadow Bolts, that's the one. Yeah. From then to see her in season 2 saying, well, maybe it's not the best idea to be so loud and brash. What do you think?
No, I agree. Normally Rainbow Dash, you see her as a sort of cocky, know-it-all, big-headed character that just, she thinks she's so awesome, and she likes to see herself as a good leader giving orders, but when it's this moment in particular, I mean, she shouted at Fluttershy in the past. I mean, if you remember Dragon Shy, she was really pissed off at Fluttershy in that episode for Fluttershy just being scared and shy of that dragon, but in this episode she did the opposite of that and was actually very supportive in certain areas. So
I think Dragonshy also shows the element for Rainbow Dash that she goes against her element in some description.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes Applejack lies, but that's, that can happen.
I mean, I see what you say, but I mean, for Dragonshy, I think she gets a bit more against her element, because Applejack's, I think, if I remember rightly, Applejack's the one who takes up Rainbow Dash's persona. Is that the word I'm looking for? Probably
What do you mean?
Well, for Applejack, she's the one that becomes loyal to Fluttershy to help her across the mountain or up the mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So I think for Rainbow Dash to stop what she was doing in Hurricane Fluttershy and realise that maybe being brash with Fluttershy was never going to work, which we could have all told her personally, which isn't, if you've been friends that long, isn't the most non-obvious thing in the world to notice.
Yeah.
I mean, you scream at Fluttershy, she's most probably going to fall over and cry.
Or just have a heart attack or something on the spot.
Yeah. Griffin the Brush Off is a classic prime example of said episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was for season 2. Now, for season 3, I think, I don't think many people will agree with me on this one. My favourite episode was actually Keep Calm and Flutter On.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be honest, that one is a fan favourite. I love that one. Discord's return there.
I think,
great.
Because Discord returns, woohoo, and if I had something to throw, I would throw... Oh, actually, hold on. There we go.
I think I'll join you there. Hold on, just give me a second. There we go.
There we go. Keep
I'll have to
calm.
find that later.
Same. Keep calm and throw something. But, because Discord comes back. Woohoo.
Woo! Way to go! Yay!
Yay. That was the most pathetic thing ever.
That was the most feeble performance ever.
But it also is Fluttershy, I think, that makes it for this one. I know it's a Fluttershy-based episode, but it's actually Fluttershy's ability to change Discord. I think for her to put up with him and to say, I know what to do. It's coming from Fluttershy, that's a big deal.
Yeah, this the massive creature of chaos that can pretty much do anything at the snap of a finger, quite literally, is basically conned out of a friendship with Fluttershy and actually hurts Discord, which I feel really sad. Like, I almost cry every single time I watch that scene now. I didn't when I first watched it, but every single time I watch it, it gets worse for me. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel really sorry for Discord in a way. Seeing him cry.
Yeah, you see him actually realise, because you get the close-up of his face when he actually realises when he turns around and says, why? Because,
well played, Plugs.
Yeah, I'm going to lose it. Why? Because I'm going to lose a friend that I never had. And then you see that moment where it pans to his face and you just see the daunting look as he finally realises that he's going to lose a friend.
Exactly.
Regardless if he is the king of chaos or the prince of darkness, whatever.
Is he fucking Ozzy Osbourne now? Prince of Darkness. He's going to bite the head of a bat off in front of them.
But maybe. I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah.
But you do see that realisation on his face. He's like, oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. I'm going to lose
fuck.
Oh, dear, damn.
Oh, golly gosh. I've lost a friend.
Oh, dear.
Golly gee wickers, Fluttershy.
Golly gee wickers.
Golly gee willikers.
Wow, that's a damn inconvenience, isn't it? But yeah, it's going back to it. It's Fluttershy that makes it for me. Although even her cottage is actually turned upside down, quite literally.
Yeah.
And poor Angel being tossed around the house like a pinball.
I guess you could say Discord's driving Angel up the wall.
Oh, just for that. There we go.
I don't have anything else to throw. That's all I had.
Yeah, I
just a pen.
Run out of things to throw. So that was Fluttershy for season 3. Yeah, so those are my 3 things for favourite episodes.
Awesome. Well, what is your favourite moment of the 3 seasons?
I think for me it would be... I can't really list them 1 to 3. I think I'll have to pick out a couple. I think one of them would be Putting Your Hoof Down. Where
which
see,
which one?
Fluttershy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Iron Will episode.
Yeah, this one is.
Yeah.
I think this one relates to me a little bit in terms of when I reacted to it because of Fluttershy's ability to turn around and happily quite say no to Iron Will, who reminds me of a certain WWF/E character who shall not be named.
Was it Voldemort?
Yeah.
He who shall not be named.
He's Voldemort. Don't say his name. Who is it? Voldemort. Oh, damn. You said it.
You said it.
But, yeah, it's...
You said it now. I just heard that in the background. A bit of a car going on.
Yeah, that is a car. It's on my windows, people. Yeah, it's Fluttershy for this episode. Again, it relates to me because I was never... I was never one to really say boo to anyone, although I never actually needed to. When I was younger, growing up, I was quite a coward.
I still am.
You know, I'd rather not. If anything happened in front of me, I'd rather turn around and run off, or just walk off, depending how fast I was feeling in good mood.
Yeah.
So for Fluttershy to stand up to someone like that, I related to quite heavily. I was like, wow, I know what she's going through. What else was my favourite moments? I think Discord. It would have to be Discord. I'm a great lover of Discord from the very first moment I met him.
It's fucking amazing. John Delancey, great actor, great character for Discord.
Yeah, and everyone's saying to me in the comments, "Oh, have you seen Star Trek?" I'm like, what's that got to do with it?
They kept fucking saying that to me way before I watched his first appearance. Yeah. They were like, "Oh, you should watch some Next Generation. Watch it now. You should react to it, like, you know, before you start season 2." Like, why?
It's like, what's Star Trek got to do with this? Two different universes, people. 2 different universes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can understand for someone who hasn't watched Star Trek, but I don't see the point of telling people who haven't seen Star Trek to go and watch it before they see this, because even if they do watch it, they're not gonna... I don't think necessarily they're gonna relate. Maybe it's me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you're new to a show and then you watch MLP, you're not gonna instantly turn around and say, "Oh, golly gosh, that's John Delancey."
Oh yes, that voice reminds me of John Delancey.
Yes, jolly good. So, yeah, no one's really going to relate. So I found that to be a little... I mean, luckily for me, I've already seen Star Trek, most of it. Not a Trekkie for anyone listening. I hate that name, Trekkie. God, sounds like someone who goes on a hitchhike, doesn't it?
Yeah, they got the trackies on.
A Trekkie and a Trekkie. And for any of those who don't know what a Trekkie is, it's a British slang word for tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah, tracksuit bottoms.
Commonly used here for the word a Trekkie. Right, mate, I'm going to get me trackies on. Or...
Get me trainees on as well.
Or similar, my friend calls them Jimmies.
Ginnies?
Jimmies.
Jimmies?
Yeah.
Jimmy Choos?
No, just Jimmies. I'm going to get my Jimmies. Anyway, that's kind of weird. Anyway, moving on.
Alright, so the next question, my dear chap, is favourite character of the first 3 seasons. Favourite character in general.
Now, again, most probably people are not going to agree with me with this one. I think I'm... I don't think many people are going to agree. Mine is actually Luna.
Really?
Yeah, although you don't see much of her, actually.
She's awesome, though, to be fair. I did like her a lot in her first episode, the Nightmare Night one. Forgot what it's called.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but that was good. It was that one. That one is a really good episode. Her character is just really nice.
Yeah.
Really do like her character.
I mean, as I said, people may not agree with me because you don't really see much of Luna, actually. I mean, it's episode 2, which isn't technically Luna season 1. It's more Nightmare Moon, which is sort of Luna, but sort of not Luna.
I like to think of her like Discord. She's rare and awesome.
Yeah.
Like you can have too much of a good thing, and I feel like too much Luna she would start to be less rare, and the moments that you do finally see her on screen after so long of not seeing her, you wouldn't be as like, oh my god, it's Luna. But if you saw her every episode, pretty much like you did Celestia, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's Luna, you know.
Yeah, I think that's why I like Luna for it, is because she's so mysterious. I mean, you barely see much of her, and she's attributed. I mean, there's another reason why, is because I also enjoy the night time.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah, you know, so seeing a character actually attribute to the night is a major sort of like a big red alert signal to me. Like, ooh, nighttime. I like this person.
Hey.
Anyone who looks at night, by the way, who's watching this, you're instantly my friend.
Oh, hello, I'm your friend. I was already your friend anyway, but
yes.
Now we're like double friends. The friends have been doubled. That's to make a reference to Luna.
The friends have been doubled. So yeah, it would be Luna, mostly because A, she's attributed to the night, and B, she's so damn rare.
Yeah.
I would really like to see some more background on Luna, to be honest with you.
I would as well. I want to know what went on during the 1,000 years. I want to like see into her mind, like how she felt all that time. She must have been fucking lonely as hell.
Yeah, can you imagine being stuck on the moon for 1,000 years?
Yeah, I actually like, I don't want to spoil too much, but like my Major League Pony series, episode 2 of that, I'm having Nightmare Moon go into the backstory of on the moon. It's very sad. So it's a lot of detail I went into for her to describe what it was like for 1,000 years. So,
wow.
Yeah, it should be very cool. I want people to see that. I just need to work on the episode. It's taken a very long time to make because I'm lazy.
I know most people say Celestia. They like Celestia because she's an all-powerful demigoddess or goddess. I don't know what the equivalent would be.
Actually, you might be surprised, but Luna is actually more of a fan favorite than Celestia is. People prefer Luna over Celestia, the majority. I mean,
really?
Yeah, honestly,
wow.
That's what I've been told at least.
Yeah, I would really like to see much more of Luna's background. You know, what she did in 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe she got a comic, or quite a lot of comics, or set up her own burger joint fund.
I like to think of her like. Have you ever seen what's that movie called again? The one with Tom Hanks where he's stranded on an island.
Oh,
and he has Wilson.
Oh,
I like to think she has her own Wilson.
Yes.
But instead of a football, it's just a rock, moon rock.
Oh my god.
She like one episode she like kicks it off into the distance because she's pissed off, but it like floats away because there's no gravity. Like, Wilson.
I can just imagine Luna setting up her own business, like, I don't know, Luna Cakes. Haha, Luna Cakes.
Luna Cakes.
Or like, I don't know, Luna Burgers, or I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Maybe she'd become the CEO of a cheese tower block. I have no idea what she'd done in 1,000. I mean, she must have done something, right?
Yeah. Probably just ate cheddar. She's on the moon, so it's made of cheese.
Yeah. Maybe she visited Wallace and Gromit. Haha.
Yeah.
Shout out to that episode. Anyone?
A grand day out. Yeah. Great.
Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on.
All right. Okay. The next one is least favorite episode.
Ooh. Least favorite episode. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah. What is the worst episode that you've ever seen?
Ooh. I think. See, I'd have to think about that one. But if I was to pick one randomly, like, off the top of my head, that I know I dislike them. Not dislike the most, but dislike the least.
Yeah.
It would have to be the super speedy cider squeezy 6,000 episode where we got.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that episode. I mean, all episodes are good in their own way, but I just didn't learn, like, I understand the concept. Because I know most of the episodes are based about learning, right?
Yeah. There's usually a moral at the end. To be literally in that one, Applejack's line, she's like, "Dear Princess Celestia, I didn't learn anything." That's literally what she says. Yeah.
I mean, I just remember watching the episode and thinking to myself when I'm reacting, I'm not really getting this. What are we learning here? You know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could show that episode to children for future business entrepreneurship, but you wouldn't. you wouldn't turn around and say to a child, "Today I've learned absolutely nothing except sell apples and sell cider and watch poor Rainbow Dash not get anything."
Yeah, I felt so sorry for her in those scenes. She's like, "Is this some kind of cruel joke?"
She got it at the end, didn't she? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did, but we didn't get to see her drink it.
Yeah, I think that would be the only episode I really didn't get along with. I mean, I was thinking about what's that episode where they explore the history of Equestria a bit more. Is it her open?
Oh,
I can't remember
that
the
one.
name.
That one's Heartswarming Eve, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that one, but that wasn't too bad because again.
I love that one.
Yeah, we went back into the history of Equestria, didn't we? So.
Chancellor Puddinghead and all that lot.
Chancellor Puddinghead. Of course, adequately played by Pinkie Pie.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, with a name like Puddinghead.
No, the Cider Squeezy one for me is one of my favourites for season 2, honestly. I know we didn't learn anything, but I just really like the Flim Flam Brothers. I like the song that was in it. It was a really good one. We got a lot more background ponies, like talking and just in the scene constantly. And the competition behind them was really cool. I really like that one personally. But, you know, we all have our own preferences and whatnots.
Yeah.
But no.
What would be your least favourite episode, curiously?
Least favourite out of seasons 1 to 3. That is a tough one. Ticketmaster might be one of them. That was like the 3rd episode. Just trying to think now. I'm pretty sure there's a worse one than that. I mean, that one was alright, but I think Applebutt season is worse than Ticketmaster. That might be my least favourite. I just got to think what other episodes there are. Try to remember all of them from season 2.
It just goes to
Too many.
Memory.
Yeah, even though I rewatch all the episodes all the fucking time, I watch new reactors all the time coming in, and I still can't remember all the episodes. But yeah, no, I don't know. I guess I'll just go your one of your favorite ones, which is the Applebutt season, purely because I think that one's a bit too slow, and even though it had a good moral at the end, I just feel like it was pretty much very repetitive. It was just Applejack being tired the whole episode and doing stuff herself. I was like, yeah, okay, we get it. Get on with it.
It sort of made me tired watching it, to be honest. I mean, the way he kept yawning and him bumping into things, which I actually do when I'm tired. I sort of walk. I've been known to walk into doors and things. Anyway.
Yeah. Right, so what about order of the main 6? What is your least favourite main 6 to favourite? Now, of course, least favourite doesn't mean you hate that character. It just means that you like them, but you don't like them quite as much as the one in number plays. Because a lot of people hate me when I say, oh, you know, Applejack is my number 6, which she is. It doesn't mean I hate her. It just means I like her, but the other 5 are just better, in a sense.
Yeah, as you quite clearly said, and to anyone who's watching this, this doesn't mean I absolutely hate them. It means I just I rank these in progression of how I see them personally. It doesn't mean that I hate them. It just means I see them in a sequential order of likeness. I don't hate them, so don't start hating on me. Because I know what some people are like out there. Oh no, you hate them. Oh god, I'm gonna rage until eternity. I'm gonna spend 1,000 years raging at you. Season 1. Anyway, so from 6, I'm going to say my least favourite would be Rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I how do I put this? Her obsession for her clothing and her, I think, not obsession with clothing, I mean, just her basic, oh, look at me, I should be like cool, nice, clean, prim and proper. I think that gets on my nerves just a little bit in episodes.
Yeah.
Where's that episode, is it Not Just About Time? The one where she brings along the couch, fainting couch, or
That one is Lesson Zero, I think.
Yeah, that one demonstrates what a drama queen she is.
I like that about her. I love all the silly stuff like that. The drama queen, the obsession with things. I like that about her. Honestly, I think that's one of her funny.
Even Twilight had to sort of give her a cushion to faint on. It's just, how do I put this politely, people? Pony up a bit more. I was going to say man up, but she's not technically a man.
Mare it up.
Mare it up, yes. For number 5, I've gone for Twilight.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm.
While I think she's a, good leader in some respects, I just think that she doesn't pay attention to her surroundings, which she does, but it's kind of, she gets too absorbed too easily by different things happening. Like, for example, when she was doing her book reshelving day, like, what the hell?
Yeah, she gets too focused on her own little, like, I got to do this for Celestia, or I got to read these books, or study, or there's this thing that over here that needs to be written, or whatever.
I mean, for example, season 3 finale, when she gets the mail off Celestia, what is the first thing she does to the postman?
Wait, what does she... Oh, yeah, she just closes the door in his face.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So she's insulted Spike and then closed the door on the postman's face. So when you would have taken one of your 7-hour bubble baths, slams the door. It's just general rudeness, I think, I don't like about her. She's too absorbent too quickly, and she can be very rude about it. So
yeah, I can see that.
Again, I'm not hating on her entirely, but I just dislike her for those qualities. Number 4, I think I've gone for Applejack.
Yeah?
Yeah, as you probably all know, I call her AJ the porn star.
Yep.
Totally riding cowgirl, but yeah, she's for the element of honesty, she can be a little bit hypocritical, I think. Prime example is when she wasn't technically lying, but it was still a lie when she went off into, not Appaloo, what was it called? When she went picking cherries.
Yeah.
But she didn't return because she didn't have the medals. It's not technically lying, but she didn't exactly tell the whole truth.
Well, yeah, she didn't want to come back empty-hooved, and she couldn't stand disappointing people. I understand that.
Same, but I just put her as 4. For 3, I've gone for Pinkie Pie. Now, I've probably upset a few people. I won't name them. We both know who.
Yeah.
3, Pinkie Pie. Just crazy and over the top. Yes, I do enjoy a bit of craziness and over the top, but she takes it way
to the extreme.
Way to the extreme. I mean, random spit takes, disappearing into mailboxes, appearing from rooftops, even appearing from nothing at one point, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that happened.
Fourth wall breaks. I suppose a lot of you could argue that's the charm of her, and yes, I agree, but it just gets a little bit over the top now and again. But she's adorable all the same. Number 2, well, you're going to guess who number 1 is once I say number 2. Number 2 is Fluttershy. So that means I put Rainbow Dash first. My reasoning behind this one is because I think I relate to Rainbow Dash more than out the whole 6, and that's loyalty. This is this is a personal reason. I'm loyal to my friends. If I've made you my friend, it means I'm your friend, and nothing will change that unless something serious was to happen, And especially the character development from what was it? Hurricane Fluttershy. That done it for me for Rainbow Dash. That's why I put her number 1. It's that episode alone, I think, changed my view on her when she turned around to Fluttershy and changed her attitude to loyalty. Yeah, that's what done it for me. Fluttershy for number 2. She's made some really good improvements since season 1, which I highly agree. I mean, she stood up to Iron Will, she stood up to a dragon, but both of them. Oh yeah, and what am I missing? I'm missing something. What else has she achieved? Oh, the where they have to get the water to Cloudsdale. What's that one?
Yeah, or Hurricane Fluttershy.
Yeah, that was the same one. Yeah. So yeah, that's my order. So first Rainbow Dash, second Fluttershy, third Pinkie Pie, fourth Applejack, fifth Twilight, and last but not least Rarity.
Yep.
Anything else?
The last thing is top 3 background ponies.
I don't think I can pick 3 because I
don't remember the names.
No, it's not that. It's just that I don't really notice background ponies. I know this is going to sound really bad, and like people go, how can you not notice them? But I know Vinyl and Derpy would have to be 2 of them.
Yeah.
I just don't think I could name 3 of them. I mean, Derpy isn't seen in season 3, I believe.
I don't think she's in it much. If she is, she's really hard to spot. Because I remember they had to take her out after the season 2 fiasco of her voice and character being derped up to the point it offended people, apparently.
Oh, yes, I heard about that. That was the last...
Season 2, episode 14, the last roundup,
the last roundup, yeah. I mean, I highly enjoyed that opening intro. Thank you for everyone for not spoiling it for me.
Yeah.
That was a major surprise, and I do believe I threw something.
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah. Much more throwing things to come in the future. And of course, Vinyl Scratch.
Vinyl Scratch is awesome.
I mean,
she's still my favourite background pony.
Yeah, what's not to like?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys and girls. Just awesome. DJing skills, awesome. Awesome. Maybe we'll see her in a future season. I hope so. Maybe. I really want to see her in an actual season, like as a main character. If they made her into a main character, I think I would smash a plate.
That'd be awesome.
Or smash. I was gonna say smash a window, but that's a little bit too extreme, and I'd probably be fined for damage because I'm renting this place. So.
Yeah, just smash like a plate or something, or a cup.
Yeah, just find.
Not with tea in it though.
Oh no, definitely not. Never break a cup of tea. God, don't be silly. That's treason.
I'm sorry, I just offended every British person alive. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I apologise. I de-Britished myself for a second there.
How dare you, dear sir. So yeah, they're the only 2 I can really think of. I mean, people's probably going to be shouting in the comments or typing in big angry capital letters. What about Bonbon? And who else?
Lyra.
That's it, Lyra. And yeah, I suppose I could add them to my top 3. Well, it'd be top 4 now, wouldn't it? But I think the only 2 I've really noticed is Vinyl and Derpy, because everyone's been out there saying, hey, you should know this Vinyl. I mean, when I got to season 1, people were saying, oh, by the way, check out Vinyl. I'm like, who's Vinyl? The background pony. I'm like, not to be rude, but I don't really check out the background much. So it's like a game of Where's Wally, isn't it?
Yeah.
You remember that game as a childhood.
You should start focusing on the background a bit more for these later seasons, though. There's a lot more going on in them, and there's some references and stuff in the background that you might get it or not. It depends. But especially for season 5 and 6, you should definitely keep your eyes peeled for the background.
Just a quick comment to people watching this is that when I know most of you say to me, oh, you've missed so-and-so in the background. It's not necessarily because I've missed them. It's just because the episode is going quite fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're more focused on the foreground because that's where the stuff is going on. And I do that as well. I focus on the foreground a lot. And then people will complain, like, oh, you missed this, blah, 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 blah. But then I'm like, well, the main focus of the episode is what the characters are talking about and where the story's going. If I just focused on the background 24/7, I wouldn't have a clue what happened in the episode, and then I'd get even more complaints.
Yeah,
so you can't please everybody.
Exactly. People would be like, well, you haven't noticed what was happening right in front of you. And
yeah.
So I would just like to clear up that I do pay attention sometimes to the background, but I'm not going to go to extreme lengths and just sit there and stare at the background, hoping that one of the famous background ponies is going to make a break for it. Because, I mean, like, Derpy's quite obvious in some respects. I mean,
yeah,
grey,
she is.
Yellow, you know what to look for. So yeah, that's. Anything else we talking about for these?
No, there's just wrapping up now. Any final thoughts on the first 3 seasons? Anything you can think of?
I will say that overall it has been a good 3 seasons. I do look forward to season 4. I think the last 3 seasons, now correct me if I'm wrong, is mostly been about character building for the main 6.
Essentially, season 1 was mainly character building. Season 2 was, I think, focused on. As you know, season 1 was character introduction. Season 2 was character building, and I think season 3 overall was probably just this season of stuff that's really cool they could do for 13 episodes, like the whole Too Many Pinkie Pies thing and Discord coming back and whatnot. So it was just like a bunch of episodes they could think of before Twilight became an alicorn.
Yeah, that's a good point. They did cut the season 3 episodes down in half, right?
Yeah, well, I think originally they were gonna stop the entire show at that point. G4 was gonna end on that episode, but the popular demand for MLP and bronies just in general as a fandom just stopped it from ending, so then Hasbro continued. And then the show just, it wasn't milked after that. You'd think it would be.
Yeah.
But it actually just keeps getting better and better, so Hasbro are amazing for that.
Interesting. But yeah, overall, seasons 1 to 3 have been a delight to watch. I mean, again, going back to the episodes of saying that I disliked, they wasn't bad, but I just didn't. I mean, it was actually, I only said only 1 episode, but I just, I think that's the only episode I didn't quite get. I mean,
the Cider Squeezy one.
Yeah, it just didn't follow tradition for me. I mean, it just like, hey, we're the Flim Flam Brothers, and we're gonna try and take over your business, and you're all gonna be poor and destitute by the end of it, with some hope.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's basically I would agree with AJ the Porn Star on that one. I learned absolutely nothing.
I didn't learn anything. That's the way she says it. Like, dear Princess Celestia, I didn't learn anything.
Now that's what you call the element of honesty.
Yeah, that really is the element of honesty right there.
So I think that's going to be it for now, ladies and gentlemen, because we are recording
boys and girls.
Yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, humans, subhumans, and inhumans.
Mares and gentle colts.
Mares and gentle, yes. Because we are recording this quite late, and by the time it gets out, me and Mr. Axe here will most probably be passed out.
Yep.
So I will say ciao to everyone watching. If you'd like to say bye, Mr. Axe.
Oh yes, goodbye, Mr. Axe. I mean, goodbye, every pony. I'm Mr. Axe. You're not Mr. Axe. I'm Mr. Axe. Goodbye.
Thank you for that clarification. Like I did not know who I was.
Oh yes, I mean, you mean who I was?
Yes, who I am.
Yes.
Anyway, so
I is me and he is you.
Shout out to a film there, which we are not currently
Rush Hour
sponsored. Anyway,
yeah, we're sponsored by Rush Hour 3, by the way. Just go watch the movie; it's great.
Yes, it's absolutely brilliant, and thank you. No, I better not say that because knowing my luck, I'd probably have this video taken down for copyright claims of promoting a video and not telling YouTube about it.
Fucking Jackie Chan comes up to you and is like, "How dare you make this video?" I can't do his accent.
Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys and girls later, and so it's goodbye from him.
As a goodbye from him.
See you later. Ciao.
Ciao.